There really is a top-class entry here, with number one being Timo Salonen with the Works Mazda. This is a one-day rally, just 11 special stages, the vast majority of them taking place in the Welsh forests. And with high winds and torrential rain, it was obviously going to turn out, we thought, to be a four-wheeled benefit. Many of these stages are the very same that will be used on the forthcoming RAC Rally of Great Britain. And that's why there's such a good top-class entry. Not only the British Championship regulars, but they're joined by plenty of Continentals. Amongst them that Mazda 323, the works car for former world champion Timo Salonen. He must be regarded as one of the pre-rally favourites, and one that could take the title away, remember, from the Toyota of David Llewellyn. The conditions ideally suited to this medium-powered Japanese car. Salonen fourth early on, but there were only seconds between the top four cars. A most definite disadvantage would be the front-wheel drive car, the Vauxhall Astra GTE 16-valve for Malcolm Wilson. Lack of traction would cause him quite a few problems. When that lack of traction was added to the lack of power, Malcolm was lucky to climb into the top 8 positions early on. Starting at number 3, David Llewellyn. Remember, all he had to do was to finish in second place in this event, and that would give him and Toyota the victory in the British Championship. Remember, it's not just a championship for drivers, it's very important for the manufacturers as well. And Toyota and Ford are separated by just one scant point. Showing the international entry here on the Audi Sport Rally at number 4, the Italian champion, that's Franco Cunico with the Works Q8 Team Ford entry. Franco has never ever rallied in the stages of Wales, and he was finding it pretty difficult. At number 5, Pentti Arricola, he's already won the Group N title for Mitsubishi and, of course, for himself in the British Rally Series. At number 6, it's Colin Mccray, and Colin early on up in 4th place. He goes quicker with every outing. His father, Jimmy Mccray, is the reigning champion, but he won't be the reigning champion for much longer. Although he's got number 117, he's running, in fact, 7th on the road. Then came Russell Brooks, and amazingly, after 5 special stages, he was actually leading the rally. That's exactly what he needed to do. Number 10, Mark Lovell, the man who almost won the Manx International Rally until he was told to slow down by the team in order to gain maximum points for Russell Brooks. A bit of a travesty there. Gwyndaf Evans, already a winner this year, he's out of the rally title chase. Number 14, Dave Metcalf with the extraordinary Little Nova. Remember, this car finished 4th on the Manx International Rally. No such chance for that here on this short, sharp rally as Louise Aitken-Walker goes through. And number 15 is the Japanese rally champion, Shinya Yamuchi, with the Group A Mitsubishi Galant. He's to go off on special stage 7. Lending a helping hand to David Llewellyn is number 17, Graham Middleton, normally seen in the Group N Toyota Celica GT4, but here driving the Group A version after a success in the British National Series. Russell Brooks' hope of winning the British title took a dive on special stage 6 when he went off the road, losing 4 minutes. Perhaps we could call that rough justice for the ridiculous situation at the Manx International Rally when he was, well, given that victory. Really, you should win championships by winning rallies in your own right. So, as we've said, perhaps poetic justice for Russell Brooks. So, David Llewellyn looks as if he's going to win the British Championship. But to do that, he has to finish in the top 2 here on the Audi Sport Rally. So, after the demise of Russell Brooks, it's this man, Di Llewellyn, who leads the rally by 12 seconds from Timo Salonen. Llewellyn obviously not only wants to win the championship in style, he wants to win it for Wales and, of course, for Toyota. But after 9 special stages, and as the crews head up to the final 2 tests at Telford Town Park, Llewellyn drops to 2nd place, just 2 scant seconds down on new leader Timo Salonen. Almost everybody else is forgotten in this incredible battle for the lead, although going very well in 3rd place, but 2 minutes down is Colin Mccray with the first of the Fords. So it's the 2-wheel drive cars to the fore. Colin Mccray in that 3rd spot. some 27 seconds clear of, yes, another Ford Sierra, that of Wales's Gwyndaf Evans and Howard Davies. Evans, who won the Ulster Rally, certainly a man to be watched in the future. In 5th place is Jimmy Mccray, the outgoing British champion. Mind you, he can't complain too much, he's won it plenty of times. Mccray in 5th place, surprisingly far down on the rally leader. And then in 6th place, Graham Middleton and Paul Watkins with the second of the Toyota Celica GT4s. This is the first time that Graham's rallied a Group A car with a vengeance. Leading Group N, Pentti Auricola and Ronan McNee with the Mitsubishi Galant. In 8th place is Malcolm Wilson and Ian Grindrod with the rather outclassed Astra GTE. In 9th place, with all hopes of that championship fading, Russell Brooks and Neil Wilson. Their only hope of getting that championship under their belts is if Llewellyn retires, and that does seem unlikely. Into the top 10 at 10th place, Dave Metcalf with the Little Nova. And here is the amazing Sean Lockyer with the Works Golf. Or rather, should I say, the ex-Works Golf. Sean, who obviously clipped the pile of logs on the inside of the corner. No harm done to him, as the car is righted, but it's somewhat second-hand. These pictures exclusive to Motorsport News. In the replay, you can see Sean just clipped the logs, and over he went. Well, over and out, should I say. He did try and get going again, but to no avail. On to the final 2 special stages over the Telford Town Park. This is Special Stage 10, the first time it was going to be run. Salonen would lead the rally going into the final stage, Stage 11. So Timo, with the Mazda 323, was he heading towards victory? You would have thought that Llewellyn perhaps would slow down a little bit, thinking of that British title for himself and for Toyota. Not so, although that was a bit time-consuming. And at the end of Special Stage 10, he would still be just 2 seconds down on Timo Salonen. Perhaps someone should have told him, to win the championship, first you have to finish. So it was all down to the very final stage. And here is that final stage, the same vantage point, and Llewellyn makes a real hash of it. He gets away, but will he be quick enough over the special stage? He's absolutely all over the place and trying 10/10ths. It's going to be an absolutely nail-biting finish. Remember, the second time that this stage has been run at Telford Park. Through comes Timo Salonen. And Timo makes an equal hash of it at this 90-degree right. Well, the answer to the question of who would win the rally would be that the Toyota would win. David Llewellyn wins by just, yes, 2 seconds now from Timo Salonen's Mazda. So Llewellyn wins the rally and, of course, wins the British Championship. And that, in the opinion of this commentator, is how it should be. Third in this event would be Colin Mccray, 4th Gwyndaf Evans, 5th Jimmy Mccray and 6th Graham Middleton, with Auricola winning the Group N category. But the British title goes to Welshman David Llewellyn, and the Manufacturers' Championship goes to Toyota by 1 point from Ford. So it would seem that the champagne does spray on the righteous.